This is chapter 5 in the Getting to Know ArcGIS textbook, and we're going to check out some of the online resources for ArcMap. The instructions for setting up an account are on page 126. I've already done that, so I can't go through that process for you, so you'll have to follow that on your own and then log in. Once you log in, it will put your name here. And after you've done that, you want to go to the My Content button here. Okay, and this will take you to your My Content, and you probably have nothing here right now. And we want to click the Map button up here on the top. And we should see something that looks like this. And says drag the pointer to pan around the map, so we can pan the map. Double click a location on the map to center and zoom. So let's see what they got for where we are. Let's double click on that, and it will make Sioux City the center, and it will zoom in. Rotate the scroll wheel of the mouse forward and backward to zoom in and out. So push it forward, you zoom in, push it backward, and you zoom out. Okay. And pan and zoom to the Amazon basin, which covers the majority of Brazil and other countries such as Ecuador, Peru, Colombia, and Guyana. And then turn to page 128. So I need to back out a little bit, I think, here. And then let's go down here, and we see the Amazon basin is labeled for us. So let's kind of put that near the center here, and then let's double click, and then let's try zooming in a little more. It looks like I went a little further than he did in the book. Let's back out a little bit, and that's similar to what's on page 128 in the textbook. On the map viewer toolbar, click the base map button. So that's this button up here. The menu that appears shows previews of available base maps. So let's see what we get here. And we've got a bunch of choices here for a base map, and we want imagery with labels. So that would be this one here. So click on that. And it looks like we're actually getting a satellite view here. And this picture does not look all that much like the one on page 128, but we're going to keep going. On the details panel, if it's not visible, click the details button. So here's the details panel, and it has been clicked. You see the blue line around it. And click the show contents of map button, which is this one. And pause the mouse pointer over the imagery with the labels text. So that's this area right here. And notice an arrow appears to the right of the label, and I'm not seeing an arrow appear to the right of the label. It says click the arrow and then click description. Let's try the dots here and click description. page that looks like the picture on page 130. And now let's go to number 10 on page 130. Under the Map Contents heading, click the first Imagery with Labels hyperlink. So that would be, the first one would be this one right here. And this gives us some information about our data. And it says scroll down and look at the rest of the metadata, which is data about data. And we want to go to the tile info section. And I have apparently gone too far. Right here's the tile info section. And it says how many levels of detail are there in this base map. It looks like there are 20 levels of detail. And compare the resolution and scale values for two different levels. What does this tell you? And if you look at the scale numbers here, we've got 5, 2, 1, 7, 3, 9,244,000. And so what it looks like here is that we can't zoom in to any level that we want, but it looks like we can zoom into these discrete levels that are available for us here. So it looks like there are 20 different levels that we could zoom into. On the main navigation bar now, let's scroll back up to the top here. On the main navigation bar, click Map, and I don't see the main navigation bar here with Map on it, so let's go back over here, and there we go. There's Map. And we can close that one that was open before. And I'm on number 13 on page 132. What we want to do is on the map viewer toolbar, click the Save button, and then click on Save. We'll get a Save Map dialog box, and the title is going to be Amazon Basin. And the tags for searching are going to be Amazon, imagery, and forest. Check to make sure they're spelled correctly. And click the Save Map button. I'm going to leave this empty apparently. And click on Save Map. So it saves our map for us, and now the name that we gave our map is listed up here at the top. And if we click About over here, it gives us a short description of the map. And now let's go to page 134. On the ArcGIS.com uppermost menu, that would be up here. Click My Content. And again, I think we may have to back up one level here. And there's My Content. And now there should be an Amazon Basin map here, and if we click on it, it will bring up the map that we just created. And above description here it says click on the edit button. And in the description box down here, we're going to type in this map shows satellite imagery of the Amazon basin. Now we're going to go to page 136, and at the top of the page click the Save button right here. It's not quite the top, but click on the Save button, and on the main navigation bar click My Content to return to the content list. And it should take us back to our list of maps, which in your case is probably just one map. And that takes us to the end of 5A.